Yes, gents, how we doing? What is going on? What we're talking about today is, again, combating a hangover, okay? Because, like I said, pubs and stuff and bars are open again now, and obviously it's summer. You're going to be out of, like, how's the best deal with that? How to reduce that? Again, there's no necessary sort of cure for it, because it's just, and I just wanted to like go into it and really sort of just see how you can help, because when you wake up on Saturday or Sunday morning and you're rough, okay, and then sort of people just like that tends to obviously dictate the day then as well, okay, because you can't be able to do anything. You just have you don't do anything. You just dig yourself deeper into that, like into the day, into the hangover, and you just make things worse, okay. So I just want to sort of really talk through how to sort of help sort of get back on and be able to do stuff, whatever, so you can go outside and like sort of not spend all day in bed, okay. So obviously this is sort of like sort of perhaps what I've done in the past and sort of or what I do, and what works for me. Perhaps people have different preferences, but it's understanding what obviously happens when you go out on a drink. Again, basically, like you just get dehydrated and you get all your sort of the vitamins and minerals just get depleted from you, okay? And then obviously your body's trying to sort of the next day trying to process and like break down all that alcohol you consumed, okay? It's just trying to metabolize it, it's trying to break it down. And then, but like I say, even though you've drunk a lot of sort of liquid, it just dehydrates you, okay? It just pulls the water out of you. So then, yeah, you dehydrated, and obviously, again, you got rid of all sort of electrolytes, all vitamins and minerals. So, yeah, obviously, everyone knows the best thing is, like, obviously, yeah, it's water. You want to do that, but what I'd go one step further is get electrolytes. Okay, get some electrolyte tablets you might use for sort of like endurance sports, different things like that, like cycling or running. You've probably seen them around in shops. Grab those, okay, or some Diorolite, okay, like sort of a kids thing, or for like I think that's for like when you lose a lot of water through like diarrhea and stuff. Get those in, okay, like sort of put like sort of like if you got electrolyte tablets, put like 2 of them in like a liter of water and just swig those back, okay, and just really sort of start drinking that. Start really. Don't just sip on water. You need to sort of flood your body with some water and really get sort of a lot more in than you're comfortable with, because obviously this is dependent on the severity of your hangover. If you can get up and like, oh, my head's a bit rough, so I think head's a bit fuzzy. But if you just obviously you can't even get up, then you need to again just perhaps give it a bit of time. Perhaps you need to sleep first, okay? And then that's dependent as well. So yeah, sleep is going to be a big one as well. If you haven't slept, if it's been a big night, an all-nighter, then yeah, you need to try and get some sleep in, because that's going to help you repair. But yeah, getting the water in, getting electrolytes as well, getting those in. Then jump into sort of, I'd look at sort of getting some sort of greens in as well. Just try and like get some obviously nutrients in. So like I would make a green smoothie, blend up some spinach, and then like 2-3 pieces of fruit or veg. So you could just like sort of some spinach, some apples, some banana, some berries, whatever, some water, blend that up and just drink that again. Get some nutrients in and just trying to reprogram your mind, because it'll just want to have takeaways. It'll just want to have crap. It'll just want to have sort of like a fry up and different things like that, which is good. And it seems nice. Oh, I can't wait to have this, have some sort of, which is nice, yeah. But like sort of, if you have one at home, it's amazing. But if you go out and sort of really have something really like stodgy and stuff, again, it might sort of feel all right at the time, but then it just ruins you, because it's such a load, like a big meal, and it just drains all your energy, okay? It just pulls it away from you, because again, it takes such a long time to digest, and obviously it's so heavy on you. There's no goodness in it. But your mind craves that, because it wants the sort of the fat to break down the alcohol. Okay, so then you go for that. Yeah, you go for like sort of breakfast or some brunch or lunch. You have a big sort of belly buster, and you're like, oh yeah, I feel amazing now. I want to go to sleep. Yeah, because that's what's going to do to you. You're just going to be like a mess, and then you're just going to want cookies later on. But what you want to do is trying to get your body and your mind sort of back on sort of reprogram it. Okay, so like I said, get the electrolytes in, get the water in, go outside, go out for a walk. You can get some sunlight. Okay, get sort of like a shower. That's always a good thing. I'd go cold shower as well. I'd always go cold, because that's going to wake you up and sort of force just much more benefits than a warm shower, okay? A cold shower will do so much more for you than a warm shower. Warm shower doesn't just cleans you, okay? But a cold shower just like empowers you, just completely changes you, transforms you, okay? Like I said, go sort of, if you can go for like in the sea or something, you go for like swimming or something like that, do that, okay, as well, okay? But get in some sort of water, that's just going to instantly wake you up and get you out that morning sort of rift. get in, like I said, I'd go for like a cold shower, 2-3 minutes, get in there, like, so with sort of your electrolytes in, with sort of like a smoothie. I'd always look at sort of paracetamol as well, just get rid of that headache, so you can get on and do stuff, okay? Because if you I can do stuff, then just this is there. Oh, this is annoying. I'll just take a paracetamol, have a coffee, and just make sure, so I'm taking care, I'm hydrating, I'm getting some nutrients in. I'm sort of like really charge myself up. It's the same things you do like in the morning anyway, or anytime you're in a rut, okay? Stuff to sort of like get your body physically and mentally back in a better state. And that's how sort of things, it's going to ease the symptoms. Like I said, it's not going to cure it, but then like sort of, it's perhaps later on in the day then is when normally you have that dip, like so you have the coffee and stuff in the morning, and then you have that dip and like after like, and you feel lethargic later on in the day. But again, it's repeating sort of the same things again, keeping that water intake up, getting more electrolytes in, put more in, and taking all these supplements as well. This is what you got to understand, because your body, when it's like hangover, is in a deprived state, it's struggling, okay? Like it's been under attack by sort of alcohol, it's been under attack by the poison, okay? So you need to help it out. So again, if you're taking like a multivit, if you're taking omegas, if you're taking probiotic, like any sort of other vitamins, again, add those in, if not double them up as well, okay? Because you need to sort of like help your body get back to a better state. So yeah, like I'll always sort of take double, like sort of my greens powders, my multivits, my omegas. I'll just double up on those more, so because I know my body needs more fuel, okay? And I'll keep doing that through the day to sort of replenish it. It's just like if you've done like a massive workout or something, you're going to be hurting, you know, you need to sort of put more like goodness into it. You need to help it recover, okay? Like if you've been on a long car journey and you've smashed like a full tank of petrol, then you know you need to put a lot more in. You know you need to sort of perhaps really repair the tires, or look, because you've built up some exhaust fumes or whatever. It's the same principle. So understanding that, like I said, if you can get a nap in as well, or just have an early night, whatever, that's always going to help. Like really recharge. And then it's just trying to be disciplined and stay sort of, like I said, stay with better stuff. I'd say training is up to you. I sort of sometimes train, or I'll just when I feel better, I'll start moving, and that'll instantly reset me as well. Okay, I'll get a sweat on. I won't obviously try and lift like PBs and stuff. I'll still lift, but keep it light, like go like 12, 15 reps, and just focus on blood flow. Just focus on moving. Focus on getting a sweat on. Nothing. I wouldn't go heavy, because that like sort of like that strain, like though that like the sort of my head will feel as if it's gonna pop. I'll always just sort of lift casual, go for like a walk or a jog, something like that, just to something to get sweat on, get moving, get your heart rate up, and then instantly reset your body. And all these things again, like I said, it's not necessarily going to sort of like it's going to cure it like that. No, it's not going to happen. But it's obviously going to help you recover so much quicker, and it's going to delay the effects instead of it just being all weekend in bed with your Domino's packages next to you and just a mess. But you're just going to feel like perhaps by midday, you're going to feel like, I don't feel 100%, but I feel good. Let's go out and do something, okay? Because perhaps sort of your partner wants to do something, perhaps you sort of your kids are there, they want to go out and do something, or it's just a nice day, you want to get out, and you're just like, I want to be able to do stuff. So these are some of the things. You need to hydrate, get some electrolytes in, or just drink a lot of water. Don't just sip it. You need to like next use some squash or whatever if you just don't want normal water. I take some paracetamol. I take some green smoothie, really get those in, get 1 to 2 of those in a day. Take your supplements, take some coffee, okay, recharge up, have something decent to eat as well. Don't have sort of like a massive storage. Don't go to have a McDonald's and stuff, or like a Domino's. You want to do that, but you'll feel crap after it, okay? It'll ruin, and then one thing lead to another, and it'll just be a mess then, sort of in a few more hours, okay? These are things you have to understand. As if you can get a power nap in as well, amazing. But this is just what I do, sort of, if I'm hungover, if I woke up at whatever, if been out drinking or food or whatever, some sort of hangover, then I always try to be outside, get out in nature, get a cold shower, get an exercise in, and it starts sort of like, it makes you feel more human. It makes you feel, shrugs it off, because it's repairing your body, okay? Hope that helps, friends. Any questions, any help you need, let me know.